it's Agnes. I have got a manifesting success story for marriage today. I know how much you love these stories, so I'm going to read it to you. Okay, this is from G. How I manifested my marriage. My name is G. I had a burning desire to get love married with someone. At the age of 22, I found a guy named Sam on Facebook through one of my friends. I knew him since childhood, but we didn't have any connection with each other. I added him. We used to talk with each other a lot, basically on a daily basis, as he didn't recognize me before. Then I came to know he is already in a relationship with someone. I began to like him as I knew he already had a girlfriend and it was okay with me, so I just let go. Afterwards, I came to know that he wasn't happy with his girlfriend, so he broke up with her. And then I told him that I liked him, as he told me that he needed some time. I just let go of everything, and he also started getting some attraction towards me. After 1 or 2 weeks, he also started liking me as well. I didn't know anything about the law of attraction or The Secret at that time. I just found The Secret book from Chapters, as I love reading books. One of my friends suggested to me to read it. Then I realized how everything works out in life. But I wasn't serious about him. Afterwards, we realized that we were falling in love with each other, as I always said I wanted to get into a love marriage. Then we took some time to know each other very well. We had some ups and downs. After 2 years, my parents planned to get my marriage, and then I told my parents about him. We all went to India to meet him and his family. That time he was totally stressed out because of his professional life and the fact that he works with his dad. He wasn't ready to get married, so he broke up with me. As I was really depressed and broken, I was just at a total blank. I didn't realize that it all happened because it was me who had created this. I was scared, I was living in fear that he would break up with me, and that's exactly what happened. I manifested it. He was also with another girl, which I came to know after. When he broke up with me, I was totally upset. I was angry with God, with the universe, and every member of my family. I spent some time alone and I tried to forget him and everything. I went back to Canada and I forgot about The Secret and all. I started at some point rereading The Secret again. I started practicing gratitude every day and anything which helps me to change myself and enjoy every moment of my life. I came to know about Neville Goddard as well, and I started to read Neville, but I wasn't getting the concept of Neville as it is Old English. But I was following The Secret and I was enjoying life and just letting go of everything. But I knew that somehow, that he would come back into my life. But I just let him go. I let go and I was just happy. I learned to love myself. That's all I was doing. After 2 to 3 months, he came back into my life. As I didn't have the urge to be with him anymore because I was happy with my life. My parents started bothering me about marriage once again and I wasn't ready. So I told them, let me find a guy once or give me some time. They also seemed to accept this, which was great. I started dating people and I found 2 or 3 people which I liked, but I didn't fall in love with anyone. I just couldn't because I loved him. Then I thought, why not give him one more chance? And I did. As I already was in love with him, we became closer to each other and he had changed. He became the man with whom I just wanted to be. As I never thought of getting the same characteristics which I desired my man should have, I just knew one thing, that I loved him and I just wanted to get married to him. It's been about 4 years in our relationship and we are ready to get married to each other. That time I started to read Neville and I joined a Facebook group, a private one. I watched videos and I used to read posts in this group. It was a Neville group. I realized everything is a reflection of us, like attracts like. How all this happened to me and why all this happened to me was because I created all of this. As I stopped believing what my parents teach about life, I started believing that we are creators. I realized my burning desire of getting married to Sam. Then we thought of telling our parents about each other. Something came out against us. Again, I created this unconsciously because I was scared that I would still get married, that I still might not get married to him. I was getting the same feeling which I had before, to only marry him. My father-in-law was scared to talk with his mum because his mum was against the love marriage, and I had doubts on this. One day I was reading Neville and I watched a video of him where he was telling about how a girl had manifested a soulmate. She used an imaginary ring on her third finger and slept in the wish fulfilled. I thought of applying this technique. Before sleeping, I used to imagine that I am sleeping with him on his bed. While sleeping, I am laying on his hand. Because it didn't seem real to me. But I kept doing it again and again. Then every night, I started to feel his touch, his arm on my head, and he was kissing my head, and I used to sleep in this lovely feeling. Sometimes I used to imagine that I'm cooking for him, or I'm making milk for him, and eating food with him. One day, just from cloud 9, my father-in-law brings his proposal of getting my hand to Sam. I was totally amazed how fast this happened. Then I totally believed that how imagination works and what is awareness and what is God. My father-in-law also told his mum that they have finalized Sam's marriage with me now, and she was happy with the decision. So, as you can see, everything works out the way I wanted it to be. Consciousness is everything. So there you go. A success marriage manifesting story. And G is Indian but lives in Canada. And yeah, that is her lovely story, and well done to her for her focus. So I'm going to post this now for you so you can listen to it.